I'd like to call the regular meeting to order. The time now is 7 o'clock. Requirements of the Sunshine Law have been met. This meeting was advertised in the Burlington County Times on January 4th of 2019. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Beautiful. Can I ask everyone to please join me in a brief moment of silence? Thank you. Roll call.
Committeeman De Silva.
Present.
Committeeman Eckert.
Present.
Committeeman Henley.
Here.
Committeewoman Hines. Present. Mayor Wisniewski.
Present. Do we have an approval of tonight's agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
De Silva.
Yes.
Eckert.
Yes.
Henley.
Yes.
Hines. Yes. Wisniewski.
Yes. The approval of minutes, the regular meeting minutes of September 17th, 2019, the closed session meeting minutes of September 17th, 2019, and the workshop meeting minutes of September 17th, 2019.
So moved.
Second.
Seconded by Committeeman De Silva. Any discussion? Roll call.
De Silva.
Yes.
Eckert.
Yes.
Henley.
Yes.
Hines. Yes. Wisniewski.
Yes. Resolution 99-19, appoint West Hampton Township Police Sergeant Patrick Gleason.
So moved.
Second.
Seconded by Committeeman Eckert. Any discussion? Roll call.
De Silva.
Yes.
Eckert.
Yes.
Henley.
Yes.
Hines. Yes. Wisniewski.
Yes. Congratulations. Resolution 100-19, appoint Class 2 Officer Tyler Morrison.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
De Silva.
Yes.
Eckert.
Yes.
Henley.
Yes.
Hines. Yes. Wisniewski.
Yes. Congratulations. At this time, I will swear in the new sergeant and the new Class 2 police officer. We'll do Sergeant first. Sergeant Gleason. You face the crowd. I, Patrick Gleason,
I, Patrick Gleason,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
and to the governments established in the United States
and the governments established in the United States
and in this state
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all duties of police sergeant effective October 1st,
all duties of police sergeant effective October 1st,
according to the best of my ability, so help me God.
according to the best of my ability, so help me God.
Congratulations.
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 Please raise your right hand. I, Tyler Morrison,
Oh, gosh.
Time out.
Hold on.
Welcome to your first day, Tyler.
Gives me a chance to start over too. I, Tyler Morrison, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments established in the United States
and to the governments established in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform all duties of Class 2 police officer
and justly perform all duties of Class 2 police officer
according to the best of my ability, so help me God.
according to the best of my ability, so help me God. Congratulations.
Oh, you can just put it right here. Congratulations.
As with every meeting, we'll take a short recess, about 5 minutes, for everyone to congregate in the lobby, and then we will come back into the meeting. So the meeting is adjourned. The meeting is in recess for order. The time now is 7:17. Next up on the agenda, opening the floor to the meeting for public comment on agenda items. Do we have any comments from the public on agenda items? If you speak loud, you don't have to use it, but if you come forward, just state your name and your address.
Tammy Schuyler, 400 Butler Street, Mount Speak on behalf of the volunteers that were there the night that John was captured by the local ACO, who is contracted by West Hampton and several other municipalities who we have advocates here from several of them. The way that military performed the job was very unprofessional. I'm the one that took the video. I'm the one that posted it on Facebook. Vance was also there with me. I didn't get behind the fence because there's a footprints and I couldn't see over. But he came hostile to the situation. He came with a chip on his shoulder stating that the dog was a gem and on his list. And then once he did catch the dog, in the backyard, the homeowners were there, the cops were there, who did a fabulous job. And a shelter volunteers. So they were hands-on witnesses as to Charles Garrity putting his foot along the dog's neck, throat area, and I heard him say, "You're mine now, buddy." And with that, a little confrontation, a little argument would happen, and it was quickly let go. But he then drug the dog to the animal control truck with hostility, with anger. You can see it in the video. Have you guys seen the video? It's hard to watch. So, with that, I also want to say that he had an animal control investigation t-shirt on, which that job title was done away with when the SPCA was done away with. So it's almost like he's being deceptive as to who he is. He really is just a dog catcher who can't investigate animal cruelty. He can't write summonses upon animal cruelty. He also has to, if he feels that a situation is as such, he has to call in the humane control officer for that issue. So, on behalf of John Dog, who's doing the shelter, I would like to say that we would like to have Charles Garrity's contract terminated from Northampton Township.
Thank you for your comment.
Obviously, as she said,
If you could state your, state your name.
address.
Lance Jones, 429 Pennington Drive. Obviously, it's not to go through what she or went through, but I was there that night. And the homeowner that the incident after that, Charles Garrett just moved her on the phone, telling her he wasn't coming out to leave the dog outside overnight, to let the dog in her house. And she just said I couldn't do it. He's like, well, there's nothing I can do. So obviously his actions weren't professional and he would do something about it.
Thank you very much for your comment.
Frank Nash, 733 Smith Lane, West Hampton. I was not there when the dog was captured, so you can see the video. I've spent the last 5 years in animal rescue. I have gone and gotten dogs out of some pretty nasty situations. I have some experience using a catch pole. I have never picked up a 50-pound dog by the neck with a catch pole. Hold it to catch the dog, to subdue the dog. At that point, you grab the dog and physically move in. You can't pick the dog up by its neck. In the video, you can plainly see him pick the dog up and slam the dog into the truck. And then in the second video, you can actually see blood on the floor at the shelter as he takes the dog inside. The man has no business doing anything with animals, let alone trying to go out to capture them. He's the one that lost the dog in the first place, and I think maybe the dog kind of emasculated him a little bit. He had a vendetta with the dog, and that's definitely an issue.
Thank you. Thank you for your comment.
Hi, I'm Logan Hart, 7 Mike Pastor Drive. I was not there when the dog was caught, and I just live in Farnsville. I own 4 dogs of my own, and foster on the side. When I watched the video, I can't believe that we are hiring this man to be our dog. If he was to come and one of my dogs got out, I'm paying taxes for this man to abuse our dog. I don't understand. I really wish we could look into finding another agency.
Thank you.
Hello, Jennifer Brennan, 160 Buckingham Drive, Southampton, New Jersey. I've watched the video as well, and I think anyone that has animals would be very upset by watching it. And I'm very concerned as a resident of another town, having this guy come to my house. If my dog or see my dog came to West Hampton and was caught like that, I'd be very upset. Because, I mean, being injured or whatever, maybe you're getting an infection from whatever he did to the dog. I don't know, but I don't want this guy employed by my township or any township to feed any animals. Hopefully he doesn't come to your house if you do something happens. So, thank you very much.
Thank you. Do we have any other members of the public that would comment on agenda items? At this time, I will close the floor for public comment. I'm sorry. We have no old business. We have some new business. We have a proclamation, put the brakes on Fatalities Day, October 10th of 2019. West Hampton Township is in support of this. There are many people that lose their lives, and, we will recognize October 10th as put the brakes on Fatalities Day. We also do, I think, someone found a proclamation last minute that we were going to present, I believe.
We were?
Nancy?
Nancy Berkeley.
Nancy Berkeley?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Be
We-
careful.
Yes, be careful, Nancy.
If you want to come on through, do you need the microphone, or are you good?
I think everyone
You're
should
good.
agree. I have kids. So on September 21st, it was Rainbow Tuesday. It was a wonderful day. Unfortunately, Nancy fell ill, and she was not there, but we were going to surprise you with a proclamation. And I still stand your graces, that Nancy does not sit on the Timbuktu committee, but her commitment to Timbuktu and its efforts is nothing short of amazing. So those on the Timbuktu committee, as well as your governing body, want to acknowledge all the efforts that you have made for Timbuktu. So this proclamation is towards Nancy Berkeley by the citizenry of West Hampton Township through their mayor for her dedication and commitment to research, education, and historic preservation efforts regarding Timbuktu, settled beginning 1826 by former slaves and free African Americans. We thank you for all your service.
Thank you. Oops. Yes. It's not a big deal, just please no one charges.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Next up for new business, animal control services. What I'd like to at least tell the, at least fill the residents in on is that the matter is currently being looked into by our police department. The investigation is still underway. Chief, I'm not sure if you have any updates on it. If not, other than the fact that it is being... Okay, so we have our police department looking into it. Earlier in our closed session, we had looked into and reviewed the contract and the stipulations for the animal control services and to see what our options are. This isn't a matter that we are taking lightly. We want to try to do what's best for not just some of the residents, but all the residents. So this is something that we are diligently working on. And if there's any new updates that do come up, we'll make sure that we get that out to the public and let everyone know. Next up, we have resolutions. Resolution 101-19, payment of vouchers. This resolution approves the payment of bills through September 27th of 2019.
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
De Silva,
Yes.
Eckert,
Yes.
Henley,
Yes.
Hines,
Abstain.
Wisniewski.
Yes. Resolution 102-19, refund taxes, Block 203.07, Lot 17. This resolution refunds taxes due to a duplicate payment.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
De Silva,
Yes.
Eckert,
Yes.
Henley,
Yes.
Hines.
Yes.
Wisniewski.
Yes. Resolution 103-19, cancel taxes, Block 1704, Lot 53. This resolution cancels taxes on a property declared exempt for a 100% disabled veteran.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
De Silva,
Yes.
Eckert,
Yes.
Henley,
Yes.
Hines.
Yes.
Wisniewski.
Yes. Resolution 104-19, Chapter 159, FEMA AFG grant. This resolution approves the insertion of a special item of revenue into the 2019 budget in the amount of $15,000.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion on the matter? Roll call.
De Silva,
Yes.
Eckert,
Yes.
Henley,
Yes.
Hines.
Yes.
Wisniewski.
Yes. Resolution 105-19, 2018 audit. This resolution certifies that the Township Committee has received and has personally reviewed and are familiar with the annual report of audit.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
De Silva,
Yes.
Eckert,
Yes.
Henley,
Yes.
Hines.
Yes.
Wisniewski.
Yes. Resolution 106-19, refund homestead rebates, Block 906.01, Lot 23, and Block 104.01, Lot 37. This resolution refunds rebates received by the township on totally tax-exempt properties.
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
DeSilva,
Yes.
Eckert,
Yes.
Henley,
Yes.
Hines. Yes. Wisniewski.
Yes. Resolution 107-19, appoint Deputy Emergency Management Coordinator. This resolution appoints Brian Ferguson as Deputy Emergency Management Coordinator.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
DeSilva,
Yes.
Eckert,
Yes.
Henley,
Yes.
Hines.
Yes.
Wisniewski.
Yes. Congratulations on your appointment. Ordinance 11-2019, an ordinance amending the code of the Township of West Hampton, Chapter 232, Vehicles and Traffic. This is the first reading. This ordinance prohibits left turns out of the access driveway of the 7-Eleven convenience store, Block 1104, Lot 3, onto Wood Lane Road, as per the recommendation of the Burlington County Planning Board.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
DeSilva,
Yes.
Eckert,
Yes.
Henley,
Yes.
Hines.
Yes.
Wisniewski.
Yes. Do we have any committee liaison reports?
As far as the recreation, I mean, it's on Days to Remember, just as a friendly reminder about our Fall Festival for October 11th. Also, you know, we've been having everyone pay as far as the recreation, the sports that we play online, which has been fairly successful. So, you know, please let us know if there's any hiccups or anyone's having any issues. It's something that we definitely like to stay on top of.
Yes, for the senior citizens, this Wednesday, the first Wednesday, the third Wednesday, and the fifth Wednesday of the month, there is, they have a meeting at the rec department starting at 11 o'clock. If you're able to come out tomorrow, we'd like to see you there. It's bingo night, so it'll be a fun time.
Nice.
Sure. So first of all, on behalf of West Hampton Township Emergency Services, we are in full swing of Fire Prevention Month, very busy for our fire department. There is something basically every day that they have scheduled with our community and surrounding communities on top of keeping our town safe. Next Thursday, as was mentioned, is the open house, next Thursday, the 10th, from 6 to 9. And also on a more serious note, the department received a $15,000 grant for cancer reduction, which was used to purchase a new gear washer and dryer. With regard to the schools, our next Board of Ed meeting for West Hampton is Wednesday, October 16th at 7. That's an off day because of the holiday. On behalf of Bracocas Valley High School, Dr. Heilig has asked me to extend his appreciation. The referendum passed, so we are moving towards another, certainly a step in keeping our children safe. I also serve on Timbuktu. Happy to report Timbuktu Day was a huge success. A big thank you to all who serve on the Timbuktu Committee. We have Mrs. Weston here, who is absolutely an integral part of that. I want to thank Public Works for their help. I want to thank our Township Administrator for his assistance, and for our police for directing traffic. And even though, Nancy, you were very much missed there, I can tell you. And finally, Historic Preservation Committee, our next meeting is Wednesday, October 23rd at 7 p.m.
Thank you. It's a long
I
one.
got 4 departments.
Mine's going to be short, other than the two officers, one being promoted to sergeant, and the new Class 2 officer that we had sworn in today. Congratulations to them. We have dates to remember. We had the West Hampton Township Emergency Services open house. It does not have a date on there. And
The 10th, October 10th.
yeah, 10/10.
Oh, I forgot, sorry about
That's
that.
okay. 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. West Hampton Recreation's Fall Festival is the 11th. I don't have a start time. Is that 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock? 6 PM start. We do have the League of Municipalities Annual Conference, which is in Atlantic City, the 19th to 21st, and the Borough Code GIF Elected Officials Liability Seminar, which is December 5th. We also have the Safety Rocks Concert, which is November 3rd, and the location of that is, I know you got something next. Where's the location of the Safety Rocks?
Library.
Okay, amphitheater. Chief?
Also,
Oops,
go ahead.
you got something?
I do.
Go ahead.
Tomorrow, October 2nd, from 7:30 in the morning until 9:30.
Oh, you're right.
We'll have
Talk to-
all of you at the top of the 521 Woodland Road is Dunkin' Donuts, so you meet and greet with several officers there. So feel free to come in and we'll sit down and chat and go over some things. So tomorrow, from 7:30 to 9:30.
Thank you.
Also, I received communication from freeholder Felicia Hobson that the week of October 20th to the 26th is Burlington County Restaurant Week. So there are certain restaurants around Burlington County that'll be holding special menus, and it's a way to economic development. Restaurants employ many of our residents, so that is, again, October 20th through the 26th, and if anyone knows of anyone who has a restaurant, they have until October 7th to sign up for some perks through the county.
Thank you. At this time, I will open the floor to the public for open comment.
Mary Dowd, West Hampton, one for church. I stand today to just thank everyone who supported us today. It was a tremendous success, and each year it gets better and better and better. So I'm hoping in the future, and especially with the support of Brooks, they clean up so wonderfully and they support us, and I don't know how to say thank you. It's just so tremendous because since we started, maybe in 2009 we started the first day, but as far as about 2 days, in the last few years, each year it grows more and more and more. It's going to be a process very much. I am amazed if it's going to be a part because everything is much better, and every single year with greater support from township people as well as the support of the committee and public works, it has made a tremendous difference, and I really appreciate it, my entire family. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. West. Go ahead. Mr. Harper, you ready?
I got two things. One was good, one was bad. I will leave that out. First of all, I want to thank you and the committee. We came out 2 weeks ago, Mayor Chang and the chief were there. Many guys from Connecticut were recognized for getting a bill passed through the Senate. There was like 300 people there. It was at the Senate room. I was your population with me. I must have 20 of them. Must have some class.
And some statues.
I live in West Hampton. Yours is the best one.
Thank you for
I'm
that.
serious. This tells the story of exactly what I did. And it's going to be framed in my office in my house.
Well, thank you, and we thank you for your efforts in getting that bill passed.
It took us 6 years to get that bill passed. And I fought with them almost every day. And I cried every day. Because I've seen veterans die for his life. And my skin is so bad. I'm 72. I don't know if I'm going to live to see it. Because I told my son already that it's getting worse and worse. I'm sorry. Now here comes the bad time. Another one of the streets on my house is a wild out there. And I'm getting sick and tired of going to that wild. Every day. Those military people up there, all they do is stand out there every day, shaking people down for money, cursing the people that don't give them money. The manager of the wild, he puts them out. And such a Saturday night, I was up there getting some milk on my way. There was a big guy in there, and he's cursing, and I heard the manager tell him, you can't come in here. He turned around and And I told him, I'm gonna call the police. He said, I don't give a F police calls. And I sat there and watched when the police came. I was looking in the dark watching. Those two cops were very nice to this guy. They almost begged him to leave. And then the first time I seen him there, behind the car wash, between the Walgreens and the car wash, this woods back there. Someone lived back there, an old tent or something back there. They come over there every day, harassing people, and giving them money. Most of the time, they stop ordering people because they feel that they're afraid of them. They're going about the whole community. 2 months ago, at nighttime, again, I was there. One of the women, they found a woman in the ladies' bathroom who OD'd in the bathroom. Police came, they were nice, they put in hands and so forth. Last week, I'm up there, they find blood paraphernalia in the parking lot with kids on it. So I turned around and told Ryan, I said, I'm going to tell you something. I can become your worst medicine than cancer. This don't get cleaned up. I told him, I said, I'm going to the DEA with you. This part, you either going to move this wildlife out of here or clean this up. Because there's no reason for people to have to go to that store like that. And it has to be easy most of the time. So now here's the real thing. I went there Saturday, like I told you. I was just walking around by myself, this old girl, she's up there in the parking lot all the time. I don't say nothing to her. I go to go in the door, she runs in behind me and sort of nudges me under the arm. And the manager said, hey, I told you, you can't come in here. She turns around and tells him, oh, me and him been together all day. Man, if I caught my dog with him, I'd shoot him. And I ain't come here to be funny, I'm just telling you. Somebody is going to get hurt in that parking lot there because there were people. Just like I came out here and told you before about that fire, the girl got hurt last by my house. How many times I come to tell you? A lot of times. The same thing is going to happen up there in that parking lot because some people are going to say something to the wrong person and somebody is going to hurt them. Anyone who drive out, well, I'm homeless. Well, guess what? I look like a dog on my leg, trying to look all over this country. Missed holidays with my wife and kids. And I didn't complain. I kept working. Don't tell me you can't find a job of some kind in this country if you so choose to. I mean, it may not be paying $20 an hour, but you can find enough to get yourself a place to stay and a little bit of food in your belly, and you don't have to be going out there professional people because it's getting out of hand. And it's every day, not every other day. The trash in the parking lot, there's trash all over the parking lot, spread around. The guy, the manager said that, Mr. Harper, I clean his parking lot so many times a week. And too lazy to go there and put the trash in the trash can. They throw it out there in the street. I mean, I don't want to come out here and be a biker, but you know, when you get up to here, and then when this woman walked up and grabbed me under my arm, she's lucky. She got away this time. Better send the cops up there and tell them, I'll never do it again. Because I got away, I've been married for 50 years. I don't need that. That's what I came to tell you, man. Clean it up.
Well, thank you for your comment, Mr. Harper. What I will address is that hopefully, we can have some discussions with our police department. A lot of times people pass through town, they stop at a Wawa, they might not even be from West Hampton, and if they're coming through town and their short, brief visit is unpleasant, they're just going to go and spread the word. So,
These people are there every day, it's the same ones. I've seen where they go. I've watched them, I just told you. I've been sitting there in my car and I've watched them. I know exactly where they go and where they live.
So what we're going to do is we will see what we can do to try to eliminate that and kind of remove some of the riffraff that's over there.
And again, thank you. And on November the 2nd, I have to go up to Hamilton, to the, you may know, the Foundation of Color Women, to the Evernex, and they're having an annual, luncheon up there. They came out and asked me to come up and give them and speak to them about this bill that passed. So again, I thank you very much for what you guys did, and I thank Franchise for coming, and I thank the chief.
Thank you very much. Ms. Berkeley?
Just wanted to thank you, Mayor, for this, but also let you know this Timbuktu committee is a very unique committee. It has a lot of wonderful people who get along with each other. They're all of the same mind. They really care about West Hampton. They really care about Timbuktu. And anytime Guy is the leader of our group, anytime Guy asks himself, I do this, he doesn't have to ask twice, and he doesn't have to sit around waiting for someone to volunteer. People take on many jobs. Oh, I'll do that, and they work very well together. I came as a volunteer, and they just accepted me as one of their own. I keep saying, no, I'm volunteering. But they just allow everyone to grow in their own space. And for 7 or 8 people to put on something like Timbuktu, with the help of Parker's guys and some little money from you guys, it's just amazing what's gotten done. And so I would like to honor all those people, especially Mary and her son Guy. They just do a wonderful job, and it's really West Hampton to have these people working here. Unfortunately, I should have said this first, so I can end on a good note. The ham dinner that was normally supposed to be this Saturday has been canceled. There are a couple of problems we're dealing with, and we hope to have it back in May. So I know some people are disappointed, and maybe that will spur them on to come out next time. But thank you again very much.
Thank you, Ms. Berkeley. Gary?
Good evening, Gary McGrath, 138 Winstead. So just a few things. I happened to attend the Route 541 open house that was held here. I don't know if any of you were able to make it. I came at about 5 o'clock, we were about 6:15. I think they were running for about 7 o'clock. One of the things there that I just wanted to bring to your attention was when I was talking with the county representatives, the engineering team, and they also had some consultants there. I specifically asked them if they were incorporating our township vision statement. And this kind of caught me by surprise. They sort of were perplexed when I said that, because they were, quote, aware of our vision statement, but apparently they had never actually consulted our vision statement. And as you know, that vision statement is replete with sections mentioning 541. In fact, it's actually one of our goals. Goal number 5 is all about Route 541. So they do have an opportunity to comment on the development of 541, so I guess my question ultimately would be, by law, are they noticing that vision statement and incorporating the entire vision statement, specifically our goals, into their development process? And if not, are we cutting and pasting and dropping into the website, our specific line items from that vision statement? So just putting that out there for you. Otherwise, I actually thought it was a pretty good program. They had some good metrics. They had some good representation in terms of maps, and it did seem like they were soliciting some citizen feedback there. The second thing was, the Willingboro MUA had their meeting on the 18th, and Linda, I had it was 4:30. Guess what? They moved they moved the time. They apparently noticed everyone on the 16th that they were changing the time from 4:30 to 7 p.m., which is what they did. And they moved the location from the MUA building to the JFK Center. I was the only one from West Hampton that went, as per typical. There were some Willingboro folks there, and they actually did express some dismay that they weren't apparently properly notified. So they suggested that maybe that committee think about maybe using the Willingboro phone tree, which I think we're all familiar with as a way to notice people there. Essentially, that meeting was a presentation by Schneider Electric. These are the folks rolling out the smart meter, which I think those of us in that service district are going to be getting. They also talked about the lateral line insurance. Luckily for us, I was telling Mr. Henley, that our development was built post-World War II in ways, so I don't think we're going to be impacted, but it's probably worthwhile just checking to make sure. And they also are offering free line pop-ups that you can actually get from the MUA and install. Apparently, it's kind of a complicated DIY. They sort of are hinting that maybe you should get a plumber to do it. I don't know anything about it, but maybe that's something we can get a little more information on. So the other thing I wanted to follow up with them about was the tracking of the legislation, that resolution date, that's 2019-8-21-4. This is the resolution that opposed the assembly bills around the valuation and the sale. I asked them to kind of post up on their website legislative data to see whether or not where that bill is moving. I just checked maybe a couple of weeks ago. I have seen it, it's still in committee, so I don't know what's happening with that bill. And then I've got more time really quickly. Maybe about 10 days or so, I have to be home. This is about 10 past 4, and knocked on my door. I looked out the window and I saw a gentleman wearing a blue shirt. I just decided to open the door. And right away, we went into sort of a pitch, and I said, I'm on a conference call. And I'm about to shut the door. He says, I'll come back in an hour. Shut the door. Sure enough, an hour goes by. He does come back. He was, quote, I'm guessing, a solicitor. Now, there's a problem with that. We have an ordinance that prohibits solicitation past 5 p.m., right? Not only that, but we also have that ordinance that also describes in detail what a solicitor has to do in this township in order to actually solicit in the township. So here's a suggestion for you guys. I think we should maybe workshop this on one of our township committee agendas. I think we should take a look at this chapter, chapter 203 of the township code. It was written in 1963. The language there is a little bit dated, especially 203-4B calls for a fee of $5 to help quote defray the cost. So we're paying for the bulk of the cost of the investigation into the solicitation. We changed it. Right? And then lastly, just because I did kind of get curious about this, this was someone who was sort of soliciting for solar panel installation. And this is my question. Is our firefighting department, they trained to fight fires with structures that have these solar panels on them? Okay.
We also get every time a solar panel is on the roof, construction official, construction officer hears that permit with us, and we have it into our system so we can see that pretty much every house we're built has solar panels where.
Okay, good. Yeah, I mean, I don't think apparently it's complicated, it has caused risk of health and injury in terms of fighting fire. And then, just real quick on the RV vote. I did pull the voter statistics, and it's interesting. You know, you get 2 reactions from your neighbors. I didn't even know there was a vote. Why are they voting on September 1? Too much. Now we're having a general election. Only 8% of the entire electorate followed the vote. That's 92 out of 100 people that never showed up. I think we can do better. It's a democracy. So if you guys can do anything about maybe moving special elections to the general elections, that's only 2 months away. It might save some money by, increase enhanced voter participation. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Gary. Do we have any other residents who'd like to comment, open comment? There being no more comment, I'll close the floor to the public. Comments from the township committee members?
Yeah, I mean, it was a pleasant surprise to actually see a lot of faces in the crowd today and hear different things that are going on in the township because, I mean, quite honestly, we can only do as much as you let us know what's going on. So I appreciate the turnout, and hopefully we keep the turnout not only when bad things are happening or good things, but on a regular basis, because it really does help us do our job more efficiently. Thank you.
I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. I want to congratulate our 2 officers. I want to thank everybody for the comments that they made today. But definitely something that, as a body, we are definitely going to look into. So thank you, everybody, for coming out again, and drive safely.
I'd like to thank everyone, especially department heads and the residents, whether it be from West Hampton or whatever, for coming to voice their opinion. And kind of what Lee said, that's kind of what makes things work for us. I would say, Mr. Harper, I appreciate you probably as much as you would know, or more than you know, because, you know, sometimes it's tough to be the person that stands up to say this is wrong, but that's what brings it attention. And I've actually seen a similar situation with the wire on Springside when it was up, and I had the opportunity to call the police officers, and they did a fantastic job, you know, getting the person out there. So I kind of did the same thing that you did, but I know that we have some of the best police officers here in West Hampton, and I'm sure that we'll find a way to get that under control. So I do appreciate your comments. I very much do. And last but not least, I don't think it would be, I'm humbled, or it'd be remiss for me not to congratulate Nancy, who, you know, her dedication is definitely appreciated. Because without Nancy, there's a bunch of things that would have happened in this township that, you know, she doesn't stand up and say that, you know, she had a part in helping with this or helping with that. So, you know, the proclamation is very much deserved, but more importantly, you know, the resident who comes to every meeting and I don't mean it like that, but who comes to every meeting, because there's plenty of things that come on TV between 7 and 8, you know, and so she's missing all the good shows to come here to make sure that, you know, we're doing what we need to do, and also to bring certain things to light. So Nancy knows that, you know, I'll call her or she's called me, and I appreciate it all. So with that being said, thank you, and again, well deserved.
So again, congratulations to Sergeant Gleason and Officer Morrison. Congratulations to Nancy Berkeley. That is her spot. She's like Norm. That is her spot.
We're going to have to put some safety bumpers up now.
Mr. Harper, thank you so much for being here. At the last meeting, I read a little bit of your story. You were not here. I wasn't able to attend, but you gave a pin to Freeholder O'Connell for him to deliver to Congressman Norcross that had special meaning. I was with Freeholder O'Connell when he gave that pin to Congressman Norcross, who was extremely touched and humbled. So just because you're here, and it was a show-stopping moment there. Absolutely.
I'm going to tell you what got me down low across the real quick. My wife is bedridden, and it's going to cost me a lot of money in the last 3 years. I'm talking about a lot of money. Donald Norcross stopped me one day and said, listen, if you need anything for your wife, come to the office and let me know. I'll never forget that.
Well, he was very appreciative of the pin that you gave. Finally, we did have extensive discussion in our workshop before the meeting, and I only speak for myself, but I want to thank everyone for coming out to show that every man, woman, child, and animal matters in West Hampton. Several weeks ago, my husband and I picked up dinner. We came home. My teenage daughter was in the front yard. She doesn't leave her room, so that was very atypical. Well, here she was chasing this adorable white and black dog across and making sure, because I live on Rancocas Road, that it did not cross Rancocas Road. My daughter, who is not a runner, ran and chased him all the way down just to make sure he stayed on the side of Rancocas Road and lost him behind the Holly Hills basketball courts. As a member of this governing body, when someone is out in the community doing our service, they're a representation of me. The words that they use are my words. And if you know me, that is not the words that I would use. That's all I'm going to comment on the issue, except to say that sometimes change takes patience, understanding, and it's not always as swift as we would like. Thank you.
Thank you. First, I'd like to thank the residents that came out and voiced all their concerns. Every time someone stands up, whether it's good, bad, and sometimes there's some neutral things that come up, most of us make note of it, and we just do a little bit of research and see if there's anything that we can do to make it better. That's part of our job. So thank you for coming out and taking the time out of your day to come up here and join us. I'd also like to congratulate the two officers, Sergeant Gleason and Officer Morrison. Congratulations to Nancy for your proclamation. That was a surprise that we wanted to bring up, and thank you for your tireless, I don't know what the perfect word is, but you keep us honest, so we do appreciate that aspect of it. Again, I'd like to thank everybody that played a role in Timbuktu Day. Unfortunately, due to work, I was not able to attend, but I did hear a lot of positive things, and I did hear that the Department of Public Works did a really good job. So I want to thank you, Parker, for having your guys do such a good job. And last, I'd like to thank our staff, as usual, the administrative side, that helps give us a lot of these answers in advance and track down some of these things that we need to do. They do a great job getting the data and making our decision-making process easier. Other than that, I would say goodnight and entertain a motion to adjourn.
So move.
Do I have a second?
Second.